Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Ottawa Senators watch along here on Zuccala TV. Tonight, I'm back. I'm back in my stomping grounds here of my room in Toronto, and funny enough, the Sens are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs in what I've noticed has been will either be one of the weirdest jersey matchups of all time or one of the coolest. The Ottawa Senators are in their retro reverse or reverse ret. I always put them that backwards, but they're in their retro or reverse retros tonight. The red classics. The Toronto Maple Leafs are in their green St. Pat's jerseys. Well, the white St. Pat's jerseys. So this is gonna look very odd. Like your classic Battle of Ontario, Toronto versus Ottawa. Your blue versus the red or black. We got one of those teams properly, but they're not wearing a red jersey that's, primary to their set. You know what I mean? Like you go last year, the old Sens red. You think about that. This is a classic Sens jersey that they are wearing. That's flipped in color. Also, then you get the Leafs wearing a white and green jersey. This is gonna look, like I said, terrible or really good. So take it as you will tonight. But no, Toronto versus Ottawa tonight. Ottawa coming off of a 6-2 loss in Edmonton, being outscored 13-3 in those first couple of games against Edmonton. Man, it's it's gonna be a really good game for Ottawa. They had a break. They're finally home after a bit of a stretch. And all the players have been saying, all the players have been, saying like how great it is that they're coming home. They're finally going to be able to come home and play and do this, and like at least because they've been away for a while. That's plain and simple. It is expected Michael Hutchinson will get the start for the Leafs. The Leafs are coming off of a back-to-back, this is the second game of a back-to-back for them. They lost to the Winnipeg Jets last night 5-2 after being up 2-1 in that game. They allowed 2 goals late in that third period to kind of lose all their chances for a comeback, and it shows. So Toronto, second night of a back-to-back. Ottawa, as I mentioned, actually, funny enough, they just speaking of that series that they just played against the Jets. The Jets stole 5 of the 6 points that they could have gotten. So the Leafs have been on a slow stretch as of late, winning 1 game out of their last 5. That 1 win coming from overtime. Their last win in regulation was a 6-1 win over the Oilers on the 3rd, over 10 days ago. So tonight for them is a statement game, but also the Sens have rest. Leafs don't. So they're kind of also already on like a bit of a downhill fall. Now, obviously, you look at the odds. I don't bet. Lots of people do. You look at the betting odds. A lot of the people are going to be voting against or voting for Toronto to win this game. Obviously, you're playing the Sens. But honestly, how it's been going this year for these games between Ottawa and Toronto, don't count Ottawa out. Speaking of which, I do believe the last game that these two teams played against each other. No, I was wrong. The last time these teams played each other, it was the 6-5 win, and then Ottawa lost 2-1, and then the 7-3 thrashing the next night back in February. So another middle of February matchup between these two teams. Toronto will actually, after this game, play Ottawa next on the 25th. Ottawa's actually kind of that's in Toronto, but Ottawa. Or no, I'm looking at I'm looking at the Leaf schedule. Let me look at the Ottawa schedule. That just makes sense. Ottawa is on a massive homestand. This runs all the way to the 28th of February or March. Their next away game is the 20th of March in Montreal. So nearly 14 days. 14 days, and then they're away. Depending on how my schedule is going for the month of March, we are looking to get back to our regular schedule for our schooling next week. I've been saying this for the past couple weeks. This week we're fine, so we're staying with the same schedule. Check the. Oh, I don't have the link in the Discord. I have to go put that in there, but or it'll be in the chat in a moment. But check that because we will have the schedule's there. So we're running the same schedule and everything, but possibly next week, the week after. We've been saying this now for a month, but the schedule could change. And now, if that happens, I do believe I have maybe 1 or 2 classes that will run into the nighttime, like 7 p.m. So that's something right there. So possibly Monday nights will hurt us. Meaning any game that's on Monday will probably not be done. So even though, and I did say this back in February, when February they were at home and they had the Eastern time slot set for almost every night, and I said I'm going to be doing every game, and I ended up not being able to. I am going to say this, is that from now until Wednesday, April 14th, they are playing in the Eastern time slot, meaning their games range from apparently 5 p.m. to 7. That's how late they go. Or that's how late they start. I'm saying this now. We're not going to probably get every game done because of my school schedule. But we're going to be able to do games at least. All right? It's not going to be like this past week where we had one game that was at 8 o'clock and that was it. So, yeah. So the Sens are looking to bounce back after they've been swept by the Oilers 3-2, 7-1, and 6-2. And one thing I did find, I did say this back when they had the 7-1 game, when I had to wear that Draisaitl shirt. Penalties hurt them. And, even though they're getting 4 penalties a game, which is somewhat of an average, you could say, I should mention that, a lot of them are bad. Like, you could get, like I said, you could get 4 penalties that are, like, okay, or, like, just, they're bad. They're penalties that are just like, oh, that happened, okay. Sens have been getting bad penalties. And so, they got to stop with those bad penalties. I mean, you could say, like, a random trip is a bad penalty, but, like, just some of the penalties I've been watching. I was watching the game, when was it? Friday night, and I was just like, I was watching it, and it was just like, what? Why are you taking these penalties? That's the thing. So I think penalties for Ottawa need to change, and it has to be like dumb, like stop with the dumb penalties. All right, if it's gonna be a penalty, it either has to be a smart penalty or just like you don't deserve that type of penalty. You know what I mean? They have to stop with those dumb penalties. But yeah, so the Leafs, we play the Sens play the Leafs tonight, obviously. As scheduled on the channel already, the 2 Canucks games this week, Monday and the Wednesday. We should be able to do both of those. Both of those will also be 6:45 starts. But yeah, we're cruising right now this month. It is expected Matt Murray to be in net, 7-12-1 record. Lots of people have been giving Matt Murray crap and criticism and all that, and I sat down Friday afternoon. That's why we didn't have a stream Friday afternoon with my boy Ian Mendez back in Ottawa, and we talked about Matt Murray. I said people are giving him a lot of crap, and obviously he's been inconsistent, and that's true. That's so true, and you look at the stats, and you can't deny that he's been inconsistent. He's not had a good back-to-back games in a long time, but look at the team in front of him. And he and I both talked about how bad the defense is. It was terrible how bad it's been. So, give Matt Murray all the crap you want, but you have to look at the team in front of him. Yes, he's let in bad goals, but look at the team in front of him. So Matt Murray is expected to get the start tonight against the Leafs, as I mentioned earlier on in the stream, not the podcast. This ain't no podcast. It is the St. Pat's versus the Retro Senators tonight. Oh, boy. And I'm not talking about this retro look. I'm not talking about this. No, the the reverse retros, not the retro reverses. I call them the retro reverses because it sounds better to me. Lines for the night. I have not seen much news, I don't think, on the... I'm trying to huh? I'm trying to oh, for God's sakes. Oh jeez. Hang on here. What was I gonna look up? Yeah, Sense Communications for the lines. If there are any line changes tonight. Doesn't seem like there is. I'm sure they'll might show it, but there doesn't seem to be any line changes for tonight. There hasn't been any listed here by the communications team for Ottawa. So that might be, unless did they call up Eric Brandstrom or is he ain't playing? I don't even know what the lines are tonight. Hang on. I know there's a okay. So it looks to be tonight. Yeah, it looks to be the same as what it was a couple of nights ago in Edmonton. Are they really going to play Clark? No, this is wrong. This is wrong. I have no clue what. Listen, I've got no news on the lineup, so I guess we're going to figure all that stuff out. But, yeah, man. So the game is about going to start in about 10 minutes' time. So actually what I'll do is I'll get the Discord thing. But the Battle of Ontario will continue tonight. Copy link. Huh. Come on. I'll get the lines whenever we can, or when the game starts. I'll list them out. But we're gonna try and get it out. But I'm just trying to. Well, yeah. This is terrible. I'm trying to put the Discord thing in the chat here. So hang on. All right. So there's the. Oh, well, there's the link. Wow, what a great link to send there. Did that pin it? Did it pin? There it is right there. It looks like it did pin it. So there you go. There it is right there. So if you go click that link, you'll be able to join the Discord server. We have all the news we have all the news for the channel. Basically, there you get stream updates and everything. I forgot to do it today, so I'm going to put that in right now. Share. I was not prepared for this for some reason, although I had lots of time today to do something, but whatever. Stream alerts. Look, you're getting a live thing right now with me putting in my link, which is fantastic. There it is. All right, so the stream the announcement is out now for the stream on Discord, so we're all good to go. Switch account. So we should be ready to go. Well, not any moment, but the broadcast should start any time now. But there we go. But no, I'm excited for tonight's game. Like I mentioned, Toronto is looking for revenge for themselves, I guess, not for Ottawa, because they killed Ottawa the last time they played. But they're either looking for revenge for themselves, and they're looking to bounce back. because last 4 or 5 have been losses for Ottawa, which has not been good. Yeah, so Toronto looking to bounce back, lost 4 of their last 5. Ottawa is looking for a win. I think Ottawa is also 4 of their last 5 have been losses, but the last time these two teams met, it fell apart for Ottawa in the last game they played against each other. But go back to the first game of that series, and it was a big comeback win for the Sens. So we should be ready to go sooner or later. It's gonna be a good night though. Good. Funny enough too, it's Sunday night. You know, usually, I mean, it is the Leafs. That's why it's probably prime time. But usually, Sunday afternoons are for hockey. You know what I mean? It's I've always grown up watching Sunday hockey in the afternoon. You know, but it's changed now. Time has changed, so most of the games now, they now come at a later hour. But the Ottawa versus Toronto is going to be a great game tonight. Well, I was going to look up something, but I forgot it. All right, so I will get the lineups as soon as I can. I'm trying to find them at least, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Ottawa Senators Communications never reported anything out for those who missed it. Oh, also, I should mention, the first time tonight, for the first time, the fan cutouts are going to be taking place in the arena. Now, I said that I might do one. So I don't know if I will or not. It's $75, but it is for a good cause. I think all the money is going to the Sens Foundation, which goes to like cancer or whatever it goes to. But what's going on here? Matt Murray left warm-ups early, and now Pierre Dorian's. So is Joey Daccord going to get the start tonight? What's going on? What's going on here? Anyways, so the fan cutouts are taking place. Now, they're funny enough because obviously the Sens Sickos has been a staple now for the Sens team this year for the fans. They put all the ones that are just like the Sickos face behind the penalty boxes, so that's going to be good to look at. But no, I thought about doing one for myself. And funny enough, if you use the Sicko template that they give you, that you can choose from, that proceed goes to the Canadian Blood Services. It goes to their research and whatnot, and it's in the memory of Brian Fraser. So, so yeah, that's so I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know if I'll do one. I'm still don't know. Probably I'm gonna be like I'm gonna do one, and then by the time that happens, it's gonna be like no, we're done now. We're not doing this no more. So, no, but the Sens. I think if the Sens can budge out a win here, this will be massive for them. Massive, massive, massive. I mean, anything is massive for them, but. While we wait for the game to start, which should be starting in about 2 minutes' time, I'm gonna go check out some of the if there are any scores tonight. Oh wow. Wait. Oh, so this is the last game tonight. Okay, so the games that have been going on right now. The Minnesota Wild beat the Arizona Coyotes 4-1 today. No goals, though, from Mr. Kaprizov, although Kaprizov did get an assist on the first goal by Victor Rask. So 4-1 Minnesota today was the final. At the end of the second period, the Colorado Avalanche are up 3-0 on the Kings. Kadri scored a beautiful goal. I saw that. 4 minutes into the third period, the Devils and the Islanders are tied 2-2. That's I don't have to say much about that. Just over halfway through the third period, the Stars and the Blue Jackets are tied 1-1 all, and 7 minutes into the third, the Carolina Hurricanes are up on the Red Wings 2-0. Seton, are you broadcasting the game anywhere? No, I'm not, because if that was the case, it would be straight copyright, and I would be taken down. So I don't want that, because that ain't me. Although you could see my reaction if you're watching the game. You could have me on a different screen and see my reaction. But this game, if you're wondering, this game is on Sportsnet right now. Who said that? Dalen said, "What's up? How you doing, Dalen? Welcome. We're back. We didn't do much last week on this channel. I'll tell you that. We didn't have much because I was just so busy with stuff, and in some days I had stuff in the morning and stuff in the afternoon, and I just could not get a stream anywhere. The only streams we did was a Bayern Munich Watchalong yesterday and the Sens game on Wednesday, and then also Seattle Kraken franchise mode on Tuesday, I believe. We didn't get anything done last week. Mostly last week was just a vacation week for me, but technically it wasn't, because even though I wasn't doing anything on this channel really, I still had a lot of stuff to do. So, but no, we're back this week. I actually should change this now to Cheyenne says, should I'm gonna guess you said Show TV. That's copyright. There it is right there, the Sen Sickos. That's not copyright. This is just my reaction to the game. Look at, oh my god. Are they actually? They are. Oh, they're behind the pet. Again, tonight is maybe one of the weirdest uniform matchups ever, because number one, the Leafs are wearing their white St. Pat's uniforms. Ottawa is wearing their red reverse retro uniforms. So, this is something else. It's going to be a weird looking night for sure, but like I said at the top of this stream, I said it's not either going to be the nicest uniform matchup you've ever seen or probably one of the worst. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be what's up, goalies? Hey, come on now. I don't care. Oh yeah, look at that. So, yes. So it looks to be that Matt Murray got injured in warm-ups. Okay, so Joey the Core will be getting the start tonight for Ottawa. That's a new thing for sure. Matt Murray got injured in warm-ups. Don't know what was the cause. It's now put Joey the Core in net. This is his second straight start. He started the last game against Edmonton. And then, so I guess that's Kevin Mandoles. I don't know how to say his name. But it's Kevin Mandolzi. I don't even know. Hang on here. Yeah. Sens goalie Matt Murray sustained an upper body injury during the warm-up to tonight's game against the Maple Leafs and will not dress for this evening. As a result, Kevin Mandolese has been recalled from the team's taxi squad on an emergency basis. So, Joey the Coordinate, Kevin Mandolese is on the bench. Matt Murray has left the building. You know what? This is actually a good reason of why Belleville is playing in Ottawa, because, hey, say if they were still in Belleville, the court got injured. Where's the E-bug at? That's a guaranteed dub. That's a guaranteed dub for y'all. For the Sens, if the e-bug ever came out, but it's still technically a possibility, but we're not going to count that. So the Leafs, as I mentioned for the 5th time, in their white St. Patty's uniforms, although with the Scotiabank logo being red, that looks odd. But so here we go. We're about to get underway here, and we are underway. The Sens win the face-off, so oh my God, it's Christmas out here right now. It is a Christmas Day game. It feels like that's what it feels like right now. But the Sens, I mean, I don't mind the cutouts, but it's weird. Oh, here's William Nylander. He's been hot. Oh Jesus. Hell no. I don't want that right now. William Nylander just came close to the net and ran into Joey Daccord, but luckily he's okay. yo, that would have been mad. That would have been mad if that was like, that's dangerous too, because Willie Nylander went skates in first. Such a dangerous play. But luckily, Daccord's they're not going to give him a penalty for that. Pierre Dorian sweating up a new one, bro. He's sweating a new one in the press box there in his little suite there, because tell you what. Oh, send it in front. Oh, Jesus. Oh, tipped on. Oh, good chance there right off the jump. The last time the Sens wore this uniform, they lost to the Montreal Canadiens 2-1, but it was a very, 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 very close game. And I believe we're doing a watch-along for that, and it could have gone either way. The Habs did score right off the jump of their game, right off the jump in the third period, which hurt the Sens. Do not keep your feet. Who is that? That's not keeping their feet moving. Who is that? Oh, it's Connor Brown. So it looks to be one of the lines. I don't know. I forgot about the lines thing because I was more worried about the goaltending. But it looks like Connor Brown is with Norris and Tkachuk. Zaitsev and so I'm going to guess the defensive pairings have not changed. So Wolanin. Here's a little too. That would have been a great pass to Zuccala. So it's Zuccala, Tierney, and who else is on that line? This will go for icing. There it is. So there's Colin White. He's not on the ice. I don't know what they're showing. Oh, they're showing his injury. So, he's back in the lineup. Because, Jesus, I'll tell you what. That injury on Wednesday night, that was something dangerous. Ryan Dzingel also should be in the lineup. He was a game-time decision on Friday night. He was in the lineup Friday night. But now they look both to be healthy as they're both in the lineup tonight. But, so it's Tierney, Zuccala, and Batherson. I tell you what, I don't. If this is like the second or third line, I'm not having it. Tierney should not be on the third line. Tierney's a fourth line player. He really is. But whatever floats your boat, I guess, DJ. All right, here's Wolanin. Yeah, so the defensive pairings have not changed. That was not a great pass there at all because Tierney is not fast. So Wolanin, Gabranson, Zaitsev, Shabbat, and Zub and Riley. So that has not changed. That's not the pairing they're in. If Gabranson's the first D pairing, here's this guy. I don't know who the hell he is. They got called up from the taxi squad. No clue who the hell he is. I don't even know his name. But he did play on Friday night. But so Dzingel's on his line. So this is the fourth. So Ryan Dzingel is on the fourth line. Ryan Dzingel's on the fourth line over Chris Tierney. In front, there it is. Oh, how'd you miss that? It was him as well. Don't know who his name is. I have to look him up. Oh my God, how did he miss that? Thomas Shabbat fed him a beautiful pass. Like, literally, he was wide open, top slot. Now they iced the puck. He missed the net, too. It didn't even count as a shot. Oh, my God. I'm going to see if I have any... I'm trying to find... I had it here. Here it is. I forget his name. Clark Bishop. That's who it is. Clark Bishop. That's the guy who I'm thinking of. Or that's the guy who missed the wide open net, basically. Go on, Colin White. I wonder, is anyone watching the game and finding this problematic with the uniforms? Like it looks like it's Christmas. I know the Leafs jersey is for St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up, or is it St. Pat? I don't. The Saint, like, low key, I thought, like, oh, it's on Wednesday. But the Leafs play sometimes before Wednesday, so why are they wearing them now? Chance in front. Oh, there's Matthews with his broken wrist that he's had since the start of the year. That is the most bullish thing I've ever heard. If you have a broken wrist, you're not scoring. And if you are, you're at Mario Lemieux levels in his last year of Pittsburgh, man. All right, here's Nick Paul. Austin Watson. Is he playing with Nick Paul? There's a reason I was talking to Ian about this. There's a reason I was talking to him about... That's offside and a half. The reason I was talking... I said, Ian. The Sens have offensive pressure in the offensive zone. It's their first time they've been in the offensive zone for longer than a minute in maybe the entire game. This was back on the Wednesday night game. I said, Ian, who do they put out after this big line from one of their top... Which player do they put out after this big shift from one of their top lines? Austin Watson. I said, Ian. Then I told him my thing about how I don't think DJ Smith will ever be the coach to bring the Sens to cup contention. Because he's doing stuff like this. Like, you can't put out an enforcer or whatever Austin Watson is, whatever you want to describe him as, for an offensive zone, like... Oh, geez, that was a close shot there. For an offensive zone pressure time, I don't even know how to word it, but you can't put a guy like that going there, you know. Here's Wolanin. Shoot. Wolanin. Oh, that just went wide. Hutchinson is in net for the Leafs. I know I mentioned this earlier, but he is, if we're just going on the topic of goalies. But look at this. Gabranson shot. Jesus. Okay, we've shot the puck maybe 3 times this shift. Twice. Missed the net all times. Go on, Gabranson. Try it again. Tierney. Oh, Jesus. That was a whack shot by Tierney. Oh, for God. This is the guy that's playing in front of the Zingle. This is the guy that's playing ahead of the Zingle in the lineup. I'm gonna message Ian later. I'm gonna say, Ian, ask DJ Smith, because I know Ian does the post-game press conferences. I'm gonna say ask him about putting Tierney ahead of the Zingle. Now here's a chance. Brady Tkachuk shot. Oh, yes! Brady Tkachuk with the goal, and the Ottawa Senators are up 1-0. Let's go. There it is. Oh, there's Spezza. Hutchinson needs the gear to fit his stuff tonight. He's got blue with the green, bro. And the Ottawa Senators are up 1-0. Great stuff there. Oh, I'm changing the Sens name there, apparently. Brady Tkachuk got it by... Who was that defending? I don't know, but... it was Muzzin, I think. Brady Tkachuk puts it home. Ottawa's up 1. It's Muzzin. He got it by Muzzin. By banking it off his leg. And as he falls, wait, did he get tripped or did he fall? Let's see. No, he fell. He fell as he was scoring. Here come the Sens again. Go on in. Yes! It's another goal! And it's 2-0 here. Ryan the Zingle, baby. Ryan the Zingle has been maybe one of the better Senators in the last week. And that's tough to say. And Ryan the Zingle has put it home again. And here comes Freddie Anderson. Freddie Anderson's coming in. So the Sens up 2 here early. My God. And Freddie Anderson is in the net now for the Leafs. Those were, like, Ottawa rolled in there. Brady Tkachuk on like a little 2-on-1. And then the Zingle rolled in there on a 2-on-1 as well. So, how about that? So, 2 goals in, now what? Oh, there's a fight. Austin Watson, and who the hell is that? That's our second line forward right there, Austin Watson. Who was in the fight? I don't know who was in the fight, but we'll learn after. But 2 goals from Tkachuk and the Zingle. And Ottawa's up 2-0. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, by the way. More of these Senators watch-alongs coming all March, on some days, more than not, but man, what a start for Ottawa. I can't believe I saw it. Like, he scored while falling. You know what I say about like how he falls when he like once a game he falls. And I was saying how like in his rookie year he'd fall like 5 times a game, just randomly, just with his skating. He fell while scoring, or he scored while falling. I don't know how you put that, but man, Leafs down early. Hey, man. Shouldn't count anyone out, though. I want to watch that. I have a bit of interest in that. That American Soldier, not the American Soldier, that Captain America spinoff for Disney Plus. There, what's his face there? The Winter Soldier. I don't even know what his name is. Like, what was that? The Muzzin. I mean, no, Muzzin was covering that other guy for sure. But that first goal, I don't know. So what's going on here? So Bogosian and Nylander's in the box. So I don't know who was fighting who. But Austin Watson is the sole Senator in the box. So Ottawa's on the power play here? I don't know for what. They did not show any replay of any kind. But the Sens are on the power play here. I'll look for that the penalty. But here's drop pass express. They've dropped it back to the goalie. Oh boy. Penalties. Instigator. So Nylander got an instigator, but Bogosian got 5 for fighting. So I don't know what happened here. Oh, Jesus. You know what? If Stutzla got, good, if he got a good hand on that puck, he could have walked right in and shot it. Here he is. Oh, there it is. Why'd you pass that? Why did you pass that? You had a wide open shot in the slot, and you passed it off. It was going to be the first shot on him, too. He's brand new in the game. If that's what, kids, I'm going to pull Don Cherry here. If there's a goalie that's brand new in the game, shoot. He's cold. I mean, we're still only in the first period, so I'm not too, he's not that cold. But he's cold. He did warm-ups and took his gear off. He said, I'm not playing tonight. Here he is. Come on. You went off the bar. And all the way out. How did it? Oh, you better win that race. You better win that race. Oh, he screwed up. You got to win it now. You got to win the puck back now. Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, that should do it. You shoot on a brand new goalie. That's the main lesson to your kids. You shoot no matter. It could be even the start of the game. Shoot on a goalie, bro. That's offside apparently, or it's not. Okay, interesting. Okay, so the power play is over. They could have had a shot. They didn't have a shot, but they could have had a shot. And I won't go for icing. Okay, so here's Nylander out the box after his instigator penalty. I gotta watch that one over. But so Brady Tkachuk's goal was unassisted, and it was his 11th of the season. And the Zingle was his 5th of the year, 3rd with Ottawa already. He's only been playing with the team for maybe about a week or so. Really, 2 goals in 7. So that's now the fastest goals in team history right there for Ottawa. 2 goals in 7 seconds. Wow. We got to know what the previous records are. Because I'd love to know. Oh, Riley with a shot here. Ooh, that went wide, but we're good there. Oh, why is Riley on with Zaitsev? Boy. No chance here for the Leafs. Oh, what a save by Decord. Good save by Joey Decord there. So, yeah, no, Freddie, I don't know. I'm still pissed off about Dadonov not shooting there. All right, I'm letting my my Leafs. Oh, jeez, who was that? I think it was Hyman had a big chance. There's a stick broken. Dadonov, just go get a new stick. You're useless. Now see Dadonov's replacement, or if it's Dadonov. It was Dadonov. Austin Watson. Is that Austin Watson? Oh. Chance here. Good defending by Ottawa. Ottawa's been doing really good here on the defensive end. Oh, skate. Go on. Go, Batherson. Go. You got Shabbat with you. Wow. What? No. Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That would have been some incredible work there by Shabbat and Batherson. But Austin Matthews backtracked and played defense. That's me dropping my phone. Wow. Look, that play was so nice. I dropped my phone. Tierney with the dumping of the ages there. I don't know why I'm ragging on Tierney. He's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong, and I'm ragging him. Oh, get out of the way, linesman, bro. Oh my God, I hate how the linesmen get in the way, and then they're like, "Oh no, this is my right of way," and I'm like, "No, you don't. You're there to call the calls, not be a pillar." Leafs are getting some time here. Oh, wow. Joey Decord with a beautiful hand-eye. Picks that one up, and they're going to get a stoppage of play here. But Ottawa still cruising. I got to see this again. Look at this. Brandstrom and Shabbat. Or not Brandstrom. Batherson. And then, Austin Matthews with his stick, right? Yeah, it's also. Watch. Leafs Twitter, bro. Leafs Twitter is gonna be like Austin Matthews with the saved a nice goal. I'm gonna open Twitter up right now. 100%. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I was wrong. I've been done wrong. But I'm saying though, for those who know Leafs Twitter, you know that's gonna get praised. Wow. So great start for Ottawa. Obviously, they got on the Leafs early here, as the Leafs are in dire straits. I don't even know if I'm using the right term there, but two fastest goals in Sens history, by the way. 7 seconds, fastest goals in Sens history. Just let my Leafs friends know. I said, listen. I said, you guys let the fastest goals in Sens history against this Sens team. I said it's not like you did it. It's not like you did it, and the team was the 2006 Ottawa Senators, the 2007 Ottawa, not even the 2003 Ottawa Senators. The Leafs have scored. Zach Hyman. Well, hang on here. Zach Hyman's put one in. But there's a Mandem in the crease, bro. So Austin, he won that face-off clean against Norris. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's you can't even call goal interference on that. That's gonna be a goal. So the Leafs have brought one back here. You can't even say that's goal interference because it was Norris who came down on Riley, or not Riley. Norris who came down on the court in the net. So yeah, they're just gonna play on here. But there we go. So the Leafs back within one here after a goal from Zach Hyman. They have been playing better, though. The Leafs have been playing better after the... oh, Jesus Christ, Connor Brown. Move, Zaitsev, bro. I tell you what, Zaitsev, I gave him praise about a week ago or so, and it's just been troublesome ever since. Or when I was last here, I gave him praise for playing defense. But there hasn't been any of that from him. And apparently Sens Twitter has given him they've given him a brand new one, man. It's two hands, Nick Paul, bro. Come on. Whoa. Oh. Colin White with a near offensive zone interception. That would have been a nice one, too. So Matthews and Riley get the assist. And Leafs Twitter is going to love how Austin Matthews crashed the net. So there we go. Now, who's this? Who's in? It's a Bishop again. This Clark, I don't know. Is his name Clark? I looked up his name literally 10 minutes ago. I can't remember it. But Clark Bishop, I believe that's his name. With another great scoring chance. At least he put this one on net. But who was this guy? He was never in the video game. Who is this Clark Bishop lad? Like I'm so lost. I'm so confused about this. He showed up on their taxi squad. Maybe they did. Maybe, you know what? They call it the taxi squad for the reason. We picked them up off the street. I have no clue. Balderson, that shot went way wide. Did Freddie Anderson just fall behind the net? Here come the Leafs again. That's VC. Okay. You know what? I'll say this. Leafs have had a bit more offensive pressure than Ottawa over... Oh, Jesus. Zaitsev. Lots of people have been ripping Gabranson for poor defending, man. Zaitsev has been something else. Spezza chance! Oh, my God! They almost tied it up there. But the Sens defense has still been actually really good. Colin White shot on from the... Are they going to count that as a shot? We'll have to see. But no. Oh, Jesus. Mike Riley. Oh, there it goes. All the way down. So, I haven't even mentioned the timestamp. It's 4:50 left. 4:45, really, left in the first period. Still 2-1 Ottawa. Goals from Tkachuk and Dzingel, 7 seconds apart. And then Zach Hyman scored about 3 minutes to go to bring them back within 2-1. Oh, okay. Go on, Tim. Go on, Tim. Come on. Let's go. Here comes Tim. Drop pass. Oh, come on. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, Jesus. Gabranson almost scored. I mean, like I said, if you like Gabranson scoring, you're sad, man. Sad, man. Well, that took a funny bounce off the stanchion. Or was that the stanchion or was that just the half boards? Another chip in here. Ottawa's been doing a lot of this dump and chase a bit. Here. And they've been doing it. I've realized this now, too. Well, Jesus. Gabranson fires that towards the goal. Do not shoot that. It's Tim. Tim again. Jake Muzzin just felt nothing. Jake Muzzin just got a puck wired at him. And he didn't react. I've realized Ottawa's been doing this one thing here where they've been just kind of like waiting. And one guy just kind of slides into the high slot. And they've caught the Leafs maybe out at this maybe 3 times now. They haven't scored on it yet. But they've had quality chances in the high slot 3 or 4 times now for sure. Oh, here we go again. VC's getting back. But here's the Dzingel. He tried to slide. Oh, he tried to slide 5-hole. Didn't work. Zaitsev over the Shabbat. You went for the tip. Yes, shoot that puck. One of those chances, speaking of anyone who missed it, but one of those chances was Dadonov. He had a chance right high slot. Oh, that's not. Oh, don't give him space. Oh, boy. That was an Austin Matthews shot wide. But one of them was Dadonov. And Dadonov had a perfect chance to go. Oh, there it is. Brady. Yeah, slashing call coming up here. Slashing call coming up to Mitch Marner. So Ottawa will be going on the power play. They're heading to the break here, but let's see. Yeah. Jesus. Brady just flew into the post. 2 minutes to go. So Ottawa will have the power play for the rest of the period, unless a goal, but they've gone to break 2-1 still. No, but Dadonov had a beautiful chance, like directly in front. And what he ended up doing was he passed it off to the side so that there could be a one-timer when all he had to do was shoot. And this was fresh off of Michael Hutchinson's pull. Michael Hutchinson did start, but after those 2 goals, he got pulled. And so Freddie Anderson came in. And this was fresh. He was fresh, like, in the game. And then just got ruined. Man, I have no clue what's going on. So, once again, for anyone who missed it, Ottawa will be going on the power play after this commercial break that they're in right now. And for the end of the period, and it will be Mitch Marner going off. Just seeing. Just seeing if there's any. I'm waiting to see Leafs Twitter tweet about Austin Matthews' defense. But yeah, no. How you doing, Nathan? I'm sorry I didn't see that there firsthand, but welcome. Ottawa's up 2-1, as you see on the screen here. Zach Hyman put the goal away for the Leafs just about 5 minutes ago or so, 6 minutes ago. But Ottawa's now on the power play. Mitch Marner is in the box for a slash. Now, why? Oh, Bogosian's still in the box for misconduct. I was like, why is Zach Bogosian in the box? After his fight, I wish I could see a replay of that, but Bogosian got a fighting penalty and then also misconduct. How is that not a high stick? I don't know. And so the Ottawa has the Ottawa. Here I go again with the before every word, or before naming the place. But the Sens have had 2 failed attempts to enter zone. This is going to be number 3 right here. Here's number 3. About to pull my hair out. I don't have much of it because I cut it. I don't have much hair right now, but I swear to God, the Sens have wasted a minute trying to break it in. They've had 3 break-in attempts. 0 have. This is gonna be 4. This is gonna be 4. No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Wolanin. Who do we got? Wolanin. Who the hell is this? The Zingle, White, Norris. Oh, I swear to God. All right, here we go. Back to the point with Wolanin because the Brandstrom's out. So Wolanin's our next best offensive defenseman. There it is. I'd shoot that. I would. I'd shoot that. Jam it home. Oh. Okay. You ball in. You got 26 seconds. Let's go. Run it. What is that? Where are you going with that one? Oh, my God. So this will probably end Ottawa's power play here. Why'd you stop that? 6 seconds. Go. Nah, that's going to do it. So the period is over. But it was a good period for Ottawa. What happened here? Oh, Freddie Anderson held the line there pretty damn well. All right, so first intermission coming up. We will have scores and stats. This is the only night game today. I thought for some reason there was more, but this is the only night game, so nearly every game is done for today. So we'll get to that right now. But you know what? Good period for Ottawa. I was very pleased with how they came out. Came out strong. Good shooting, obviously. They've been one of the highest shooting teams all year. But yeah, no, great start for Ottawa. Keep it up. The defense has been all right. It's been good compared to other games. And their offense has been, they haven't, obviously the 2 goals is great for a first period, but they could have maybe, I honestly, not going to lie, not to be biased, they could have had 4 that period. I'm just saying. But they could have had the possibility of having 4, but whatever. All right, let's get to some stats here while we open up the app, or while we get into the intermission. So 2-1, as it's said down here. So goals, as I mentioned, came from Brady Tkachuk, Ryan Dzingel, 7 seconds apart. That is the fastest goals Ottawa has ever scored apart from each other in team history. 7 seconds. So there you go there. The second one was assisted by Clark Bishop and Mike Riley. Brady Tkachuk, however, was unassisted. Then about 6 minutes later, Zach Hyman put one home, assisted by Riley and Matthews. We'll let that one slide. But the shots that period were 14-7, so really good period for Ottawa. As I said, shooting-wise. Face-offs were 8-6, so pretty even somewhat. But the power plays... Ottawa's 0-2. Toronto's 0-4. Clark, is he? Excellent. Really? That's cool, man. That is so cool. Not gonna lie. No disrespect, XL. No disrespect. No clue who he was. No clue. Until he came up 2 nights ago. No clue. Low key, I asked my boy Ian Mendes because I met him on Friday. I said, who the hell is he? No disrespect, but that's cool. That's cool. Hits, though, were 16-4 for Ottawa. So Ottawa's been really a high-hitting team this year and a high-shot team this year. Not so much against Edmonton, but everywhere else they're really good. And as I mentioned, shots 14-7. All right, other games in the league. I'm just going to go for the finals, the games that are final right now, and then I'll head into the games that are still playing. Final in a shootout, the Dallas Stars beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-1. The only scorer in that shootout was Alexander Radulov. Pavelski and Werenski, why can't I say his name, scored for the Stars and the Blue Jackets for their respective teams. The Carolina Hurricanes beat the Detroit Red Wings 2-1. Goals came from Dougie Hamilton in the second and Nino Niederreiter in the third for the Carolina Hurricanes. And Anthony Mantha scored the lone goal for the Detroit Red Wings. Also a final today, Minnesota Wild beat the Arizona Coyotes 4-1. Kaprizov only held to 1 assist. That's it. So all you, including me, Tim Stützle, Calder run for Tim Stützle for Calder representatives. We're still in it. Victor Rask, Nick Bonino, Kevin Fiala, and Eriksson Ek scored for Minnesota, while Phil Kessel was the lone goal scorer for Arizona, which was actually in the first period. The Wild ended up scoring 4 other goals after that, so there you go. With 2 minutes and a half left in the third, the Colorado Avalanche are up 4-1 on the LA Kings. Kadri, Burakovsky, Donskoy, and McKinnon have scored. Well, McKinnon actually just scored an empty netter, but those are the 4 goals for the Colorado Avalanche, and Curtis McDermott scored the lone goal for the Kings. So just a little break here. I want to see what happened to Matt Murray. Well, don't show me Matt Murray and then just show me nothing. Never mind, I was wrong. But in overtime right now, the New Jersey Devils and the Islanders have 28 seconds to go in that overtime period. The Devils are actually on what they were on the power play. Are they still on the power play? No, they're not. But goals came from Keither Bellows and Brock Nielsen for the Islanders in the first period, with Janne Kukanen and Yegor Sharanovich scoring for the Devils. The Matt Murray injury, I have no clue. I guess we'll go to the other sports now. It's funny. The Sportsnet just said warm-up, and they showed Matt Murray, and they just showed him leaving the ice. I thought they were going to show some type of injury, like of him actually getting hit, because all I saw was him taking warm-ups. But in one of the favorite teams list I got going on here, the Raptors will play the Bulls tonight. The Raptors are looking for a win after they have dropped a couple now in a row. They have not lost They have not won, since February 26th. And they're coming off that the terrible loss to the Hornets, not going to lie. All right, baseball, the Blue Jays lost 5-1 today to the Yankees. They blew it late in the top of the ninth. There you go. There's so many MLB games I do not care about. Because we like our soccer on this channel, or our football, as some people might add. In Germany, because that's Bayern Munich, Arminia Bielefeld beat Bayer Leverkusen today 2-1. Stuttgart beat Hoffenheim 2-0. Bayern will play Stuttgart next Saturday, which will be on the channel, 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time start for the stream. Big, out of all the games, big one that happened today, RB Leipzig drew against Frankfurt. So that really helps Bayern, because that now makes Bayern's lead at the top of the table by 4 points. They were there with Leipzig blowing points. In England, Brighton beat Southampton 2-1. Leicester destroyed Sheffield 5-0. Arsenal, North London is red. Arsenal beat Tottenham 2-1. And then Manchester United beat West Ham 1-0. Funny enough, speaking of that game, obviously the Toronto Raptors have the motto, "We the North." You know, it's a big thing here in Canada if you're a Raptors fan. We the North. I have the flag right here, kind of as a blind for my room. But "We the North" is, you know, like the Raptors, you know, fighting chant, fight cry, whatever you want to call it. Bleacher Report Soccer, their football Twitter account used it as a flag for Arsenal winning the game. They put North London as red. They put their mascot, who was called Gunnersaurus, with a flag in his hand, and it said "We the North." And it's not like it was like just Comic Sans text. It was the exact same text as that flag. And I'm like, oh god. But yeah, anyways, just a few notes there. Kaprizov is your second favorite player. Wow, he's been lighting it up. And like, obviously, as much as like you could hate him for being an older guy, because I think he's 23, and he's a rookie at 23. You know, a lot of the Sens Twitter jokes about how he's 23, should not be a rookie, but you know, like stuff like that. But he's been killing it. Like the stuff he's been able to do, and the stuff that he has been doing is just absolutely incredible. And he definitely will be number one on the list right now for Rookie of the Year for sure. But Tim Stützle needs to get on a little run. If Tim Stützle can get on a little run, I know a lot of us have been saying this now for a couple of weeks, but they can get on the run of his own. It will be a good race to win the Calder. But right now, Kaprizov is at some other level. But Stützle is the second for sure. He's second on that list. It's just a matter of, can he catch up to Kaprizov and his production level? Because Kaprizov, what's his points right now? Hang on, while we're sitting here waiting for the game to come back, let's look at his stats. Because he's been killing it. So he got an assist today. I don't know if they've updated the stats for sure. Where the hell is he? Kirill Kaprizov has 23 points in 25 games this year. 10 goals, 13 assists. Tim Stützle, on the other hand, has only 16 points in 27 games. So 2 more games than Kaprizov. But if I'm doing my math correctly, I do believe that's... oh boy. No, not 9 points. Is it 9 points? Anyways. I'm trying to think now. Like, I feel like a dumbass. I think it's 9 points. No, that's wrong. I don't... 7 points. I don't care. Anyways. No, but Stützle is definitely second for sure, because if you look at, you know, those top players in the draft, I mean, you could... I think you might even be able to throw Trevor Zegras. I think by the end of the year, Trevor Zegras might even be able to be in the mix. He's been tearing it up in Anaheim. Or the NHL is just... Their media is just going like... Whoa! Gold medal winner, Trevor Zegras. No way! Just have to throw that out there. All right, but no, there's your stats. But Ottawa has been something's cooking again. Something is cooking, and I smell it. No clue. Anyways, no, Ottawa coming back or not? Well, they're not back yet. I'm going to go to in a second because I know I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. But heading into the second period, if Ottawa can keep up what they're doing, I feel like there's a big chance. That they can score more here. It's going to be the start of the second period, ain't it? I'm just going to wait to see what happens here because I have no clue. This is actually big news what they're showing right now on the TV. Today, in a Charlottetown Islanders game versus the Halifax Mooseheads in Halifax, I forget her name, but there's a woman that, and she was the first ever, I think, female broadcaster to do play-by-play in the QMJHL. Hello, thank you, phone. I'm gonna find it here. Hang on. What was her name? Kenzie Lalonde. Kenzie Lalonde. So she became the first woman to do play-by-play on a QMJHL broadcast today, with Eastlink. So, once again, big stuff there for women in the world of sport. Obviously, last week was International Women's Day, where we celebrated the women in our life that have just any woman in our life that's special, or women that have done special things throughout our history as human beings, right? And that's a big step right there, definitely, for sure, in the world of sport. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So look at this, I got this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And when I come back, the second period should be starting soon. It's my Walter. It probably is. Usually I get the smell better in the bathroom, so I'll go out and I know if it's the bathroom, I know it's them. So I'm gonna go check that. Anyways, I'll be back in just a moment with some more. I'll be back in a moment, and when I come back, we should be able to get set for the second period. All right, I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, it's from downstairs. The smell's from downstairs. 100%. I hope they're not hearing me say this because I've ripped them enough about the food, but I also realize that this is not like this is somewhat proper English, but it's not. It should really be this. Hang on. It should really be this. There you go. That's better. What's going on, Drew? Halloween dude, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome to the watch. I also realize that with the back, I'm trying to find where it looks better because if I have it right here, I mean with the green screen it kind of helps because it cuts the green screen. If I'm not in the green screen, the video becomes the camera becomes black. So. Okay, let me get rid of this. There it is. So it's fine. It's fine where it is. So the Sens should be coming back to the second period anytime soon. Again, as I mentioned before, I went to go get some more water and went to the bathroom. Just keep playing how they're playing. Their defense, shaky at some points, but solid for the most of it. But the offense, cruising. Their offense looks cruising right now. If the Sens can get one more goal, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I think they're outplaying the Leafs in a lot of aspects of the game, but I'm still not comfortable with this lead. I mean, it was the opposite end of the 5-1 game, but I was at the other end of the 5-1 game, but you know, I'm not any lead in hockey is not comfortable, right? But I feel like if we could get one more on the Leafs here, I think we should. I'll be a bit more, relaxed. I'm not like super tense right now, but I just don't feel comfortable with a 1-goal lead against the Toronto Maple Leafs, the top team in the North Division. Drew, how are we doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Just chilling. Had a great day today. Got back from home. Did my week off. I'm just. You know what? That's another thing too. I said that at the start, and that's kind of left my head. That's true, Drew. That is true because. So we're back for the second period. I'll get to that point in just a moment, but I'm going to change this. No, but that's true. They are playing the second night of a back-to-back, and Freddie Anderson. Listen, I said this. I said this when we went to the intermission. I said this when it happened, and I said Freddie Anderson coming into this game now for Hutchinson. He was gassed. Or he played the night before, I think. So he's coming in already tired. Shoot the puck. Dadonov had a chance wide open in the slot. Didn't shoot. He passed it off. And I said, what are you doing? So, that's why I said, Ottawa, shoot more. Because they're going to score. Freddie Anderson's, he looked all right. Not going to lie. He looks all right. But, JP, gosh, what? I'm so depressed. What do I do? If it's real life, maybe talk to someone. Call a friend. Second period's on the way, by the way. Face off. Call a friend. Breathe. Have a drink of water. Shot here. Cord makes a nice save. But if it's about the Leafs, that's your loss. But if it's real life, do what I said. Because a lot of us in this world deal with stuff like that, and it's terrible. All right, so here we go. Face off down in the Ottawa zone, and the Josh Norris one. Funny enough, I saw something on Twitter. I didn't really mention it as I saw it on Twitter, but Josh Norris is actually one of the best defensive zone face-off men in the league. Obviously, it didn't really help on their goal, on the Leafs' goal, because it was it ended up turning into a goal, but and he lost the face-off. But he's been one of the best face-off men in the league defensively. Really, Shabbat has 5 goals against the Leafs. Funny enough, too, he scored that nice one 2 years ago when he deked around. Who the hell was that? I forget who it was, but he deked around someone, and it was just crazy. Anderson better than yeah, that makes sense. But Anderson played last night, didn't he not? And then Hutchinson. Because Hutchinson's the backup, and it's the second night of the back-to-back. So that's going to hurt him. Here's Mikheyev. Wow. I don't know how Mikheyev couldn't shoot the puck there, but my God. I'm just going to go check that, because I'm going to say that Anderson started last night. But I just want to check that to see if it's true. Let's see. Yeah, Anderson... 32 shots against, too, man. He got a lot of shots, and he's going to get more against this Ottawa team, who's one of the highest in shooting in the league. So, highest shots on shots average per game, or whatever. The stat, you understand the stat. Chance here, Kerfoot over the net, and actually was that deflected, or was that just straight up over the net? I'll tell you what though. I'll say this. I was a bit negative about these Sens jerseys, these retro reverse uniforms, but they actually look like nice. Like I was very critical of them. That's the word I meant to use. They're really gonna call it icing. Wow, that just crossed line. I was really kind of not. I wasn't saying like I wasn't super critical. I wasn't saying like they should burn these. I was just like, they could have maybe done better, but they actually look solid. I would say though, if they were to do like, I like, I don't know where Ottawa would go if they ever did a retro reverse thing again, because they've had some funky jerseys. Obviously, number one as a Sens fan. As a Sens fan and hearing Sens, other Sens fans, those uniforms that said Sens back in 08, 09, or wherever the hell they used it, that's never shown again. Normally Campbell would be the backup, but he's injured. Yeah, so that's the reason Hutchison was starting tonight. And Ottawa would be down 3-5. Jason Spezza, I think that he shot that one there. Didn't work out. No, but Ottawa has, like, if they ever did a retro thing again, they have a bunch. Like I mentioned, the Sens one will never come back again because no one, except for, like, me and a few others, like it. Like, that came out when I was, like, I was a kid. I was a kid when that uniform came out, and I loved it. I got one. I got one of those Sens jerseys. I mean, it doesn't fit me no more, but I have one. And I loved it. Because I thought it was a, like, honestly, like, oh, Jesus, that could have been a goal there. Lots of uniforms that... This Boyd guy had 2 great chances to score, but haven't. Ottawa's not had a lot of zone time here in the second period. Not a shot yet for Ottawa, but hopefully that should turn around at some point. Those Sens uniforms are never going to show up again because apparently having wards on your jersey don't really work unless you're like the Rangers. Just Toronto's such a good team, but I love the Sens. No, Toronto's. I said it though before they came back from the intermission. I said I'm not comfortable with this 2-1 lead. Ottawa has to score a goal. Ottawa has to score a goal at some point. But yeah, no, because what could Ottawa do with a retro like you look at I wouldn't mind their 2007 home, the red uniform, as a black uniform style. I wouldn't mind that. Also, their alternate from that year, which I had in the last Sens Watchalong, I was wearing it. That in red would look nice. I actually saw someone do a mock-up of that, of how that would look in red. Actually would look pretty nice. Because then, other than that, the Sens really have a kind of a low jersey history. I saw someone say last year's uniform, but in black. I said, no, that's not even retro, bro. That's not even retro. Just reusing an Adidas jersey. I mean, that's what kind of like LA did. They just recolored it. But, like, at least they didn't use the black and silver and all that. Whoa, Jesus. The cord's really good with the stick. There's a penalty coming up here to Ottawa, but I don't know. Let's see. They stopped already. Or is it going to the Leafs? Looks like it might be to the Leafs here. So Zach Hyman looks like he's going off. What happened here? So Joey the Cord did a beautiful... Oh, gee. Nah. What are they going to call that? That better be called something different than that better not be called something different. Yeah, there it is. The ha. What are they called? 2 minutes. So it's a 2-minute power play. Well, for boarding. That's it. I mean, it wasn't a hit from behind. But look, it's definitely not a boarding. So the Sens on the power play. They're 0 for 2 tonight now. So Zach Hyman with a boarding penalty. Not gonna lie, Joey LaCourt had a fantastic stick handling move there. He literally, well, I mean, I wouldn't even say he deked out Hyman because Hyman just went to hit Shabbat. Oh, for Christ, it's the linesman again got in the way. You're not a pillar. You got skates on. Move. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. That might be offside. No, it's not. Stay at it. Oh, that's not a good pass. How'd you not score that? Who's that? Oh, Zuccala. I don't know why I even said pass, because that was a clearance. That was a... Over the Zuccala. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, my God. This is... awful. She's not awful. We're trying to jam it home. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, Dadonov's in the slot again. Last time Dadonov was in the slot, that was not good. All right, 1 minute left here in the Ottawa power play. Zuccala working it around there. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That was... Woo! That was smooth. Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal was about that play. That's what that was right there. First of all, Jake Muzzin with the clearance of the century right there. This... Then Tkachuk tried to jam. It's 3-1 Ottawa. I will change it in a moment, but wowee. Look at this. He comes in, goes, woo, bang. No one's watching Batherson. Oh, my God. And the power play goal for Ottawa there. Christ, bro. That was incredible. So Ottawa up 3-1. Tim Stützle and Tkachuk with the assist on Batherson's goal. I didn't see how many goals it is. So now it's 3-1, but not gonna lie, even though I said if Ottawa gets one, I'm a bit more relaxed. I'm still not relaxed because they have not playing that good in this period. That goal only came because of the power play. If there was no power play, I don't know if that would ever happen. Well, that was not. Oh, we still got it. Actually, we still got it here. Stay with it. Austin Watson. Second line star right there. Man, that was something else. That was an incredible pass. He's going to send them out again. Look at this. DJ Smith is so confident that they're going to score again. Watch this. Of course, it's Chris Tierney. Do it again. Shoot. Oh, rebound. Scores. It's Batherson again. No way. No way. No way. No way. Oh, my God. What did I say? Clip that. Not 34. 4. Clip that. I wish it was 34. Clip what I said. I said they're so confident that they're going to score again. It's the same clip. Oh, my God. Within a minute, I said that. First of all, TJ Brody with the defense of the century is also. But, my God. Jake Batherson chip shot. Oh, my God. Clip that. Someone clip that and put it in the Discord. The thing's up there. Clip that. Because I said it. I literally said it. I don't know my exact words, but I said DJ Smith was so confident that they were going to score. Or something in that line. So it's 4-1 Ottawa. So Ottawa scored again in quick fashion. So remember what I said about, last week versus the Edmonton game. Edmonton scored their goals in quick succession. I think the longest between goals was maybe about a minute 17, maybe. Ottawa has done it here. So Drake Batherson now has 11th goal, second of the night. So his first goal was double digits. So will Landon and Tierney get the assist, but my God. What a minute and a half of play there for Ottawa. I got to check the times between the goals because I'm sure that was between two. That's something coming up. That has to be something, but no, it's not. Wow, these refs are like, I swear, the refs have been not laid off. Oh, here's a chance. You're crap. You're crap, Morgan Riley. You're crap. You had a wide open net to shoot at. He hit the post. Oh my God. Like, and I'm not saying like Joey Decord, like, oh, Jesus, you gotta stop. Just gotta stop. I don't care if you ice the puck. At this point, you ice it. At this point, you ice it and you just pray. There it is. Actually, yeah, a little bit of a 2-on-1 here. Ah, yeah, bump. Yeah, I mean, you're tired, but Connor Brown was there. But the Leafs feeling the pain of a back-to-back here against the Sicko Sens or whatever, the Sen Sickos. Kind of forgot their name. Here's Clark Bishop again. Here's XL No-No's cousin. He's actually working hard. Keep going. So Austin Watson is on the fourth line. I was questioning where he was. It looks like all the Leaf fans have left. That's what. Oh, Sens are getting a penalty here. I don't know for what. But Drake Batherson, 2 goals. Let's check the time. Well, we have time because they're going to a commercial break. So, he hit the crossbar. You had a wide open net, he hit the crossbar. 9 minutes are gone here. It's 4-1 there, so it's 11:39 left in the period. Let's check the time between goals. So, obviously, like we know, the first 2 for Ottawa, between Tkachuk and Dzingel. The shortest amount of time between the goals in Sens history, 7 seconds. Drake Batherson, it was not that, but it was 2 goals in a minute. Buddy literally got off after the power play, came on 45 seconds later, and then scored. Buddy had 1 break. He was nearly double shifted, and the man scored. So Drake Batherson, 2 goals in 1 minute, because it's, under 1 minute. So Sens goals have come in quick succession here. So how about that? How about that? Leafs fans are... Oh, jeez. Man. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Right down here. Here also, I do believe the channel thing. I don't even know. Listen. Going into this week, I am going to be so lost because I only did 1 episode last week of NHL Franchise Mode, which happened on Tuesday. Tuesday, I believe. FIFA I haven't done in a week. So that's going to be a different story of I don't know what the hell's going on here. So, Clark Bishop's going off for trip and XL No if you're here, man. Oh boy. Where's the trip? Oh. I said off the top, Ottawa has to stop with dumb penalties. That's just a bad call. That is just a terrible call. He's fighting for a puck, man. That's a terrible call for a trip. But anyways, no, this week is going to be a kind of a rebound week for me for sure. Ooh, I almost got a foot cramp. That would not have been good. Oh, clear that. Just clear it. Oh, that was done. You got to shoot that. You just got to shoot that, Nick Paul. Good job. At least you brought him back. You pressured them back there, Nick Paul. So, Clark Bishop in the penalty box. Half of 30 seconds are gone here. The Leafs are trying to work something out. Why is Joe Thornton on the half boards? And there you go. Go to the net, Joe. I don't know why I'm telling what Joe Thornton to do, but so good stuff there. 52 seconds gone. Ottawa's had a good PK so far. This is the Leafs' first power play of the game, by the way, for anyone who missed it. It was. I don't even need to mention the penalty again because I just did, but. Joey Decord like sliding, bro. like I said, Connor Brown's won the puck back here, but is he going to win the? Yeah, he's going to get there actually. You got the power team. You got the duo, the dynamic duo of Tierney and Connor Brown on the penalty kill here. This is a great emotion boost for the Sens after getting this man for the I don't know what's wrong with the what's wrong with them against the Oilers, but they are just getting they get thrashed by the Oilers every game. Matthews got a hold of that puck. It was probably in the back of the net. I don't know what's going on there. I was talking to some people. I'm like, usually you play the Oilers twice a year. I think you play the Oilers twice a year. Yeah, you do. They're playing them 9 times this year. If you can't get one win, that's nearly. Oh, jeez. Well, who's in front not blocking Tavares there? Okay, we're good. 10 seconds left on the power play. Are they going to shoot? It's going to be Austin Matthews. It got hit by something. That's so if you lose to the Oilers, if you go 0 for 9 against the Oilers, that's nearly 5 years of losses. Because technically, if you play 2 games against them every year, if they're playing nearly 10, Ottawa is getting beaten up here by the puck. But nice stoppage of play there. Ottawa, good PK. A bit rambly there at some points, but we got it. So they're taking another break. 9:27 left in the second period. But if you lose 9 games, say you like I mentioned, that's 2 years. Or not 2 years. That's nearly 5 years of losses against one team. Because if they play 10, 2 on average every year, that's 5 years of games against the team. Now, obviously, in real life, teams would change. Teams would get better. Teams would get worse. The teeter-totter effect of a hockey team every year. But, and obviously every game's different. But nearly, it's incredible how you think that. But, I don't know what's going on with the Oilers, man. But or with the Sens versus the Oilers. But I will say, I was not going to lie, I did predict them going to win Friday night. There was no watch-along for that because it was too late at night. But I did predict they were going to win. Don't know why. I did after 10 seconds in, I should not have said anything. But they're doing good so far tonight. I don't think any of us can really look at tonight and say they've been crap. Obviously, there's been some parts where it's shaky, but it's been a really good game so far for the Ottawa. And Drake Batherson, what the hell is this? What is this? Water tarp hot mini sticks? What is this? When and where is this? When and where was this? What was that? If anyone's watching the broadcast, you know what I just saw. Here come the Leafs again. The core with another big save. Colin White. Okay, working it around to Zaitsev. Oh, Jesus, there almost could have been 2 sticking calls there. One for Nylander, one for Zaitsev on the same damn play. Chance in front here. Oh, Hyman again. Hyman's been a killer, man. I swear, Hyman just likes to play against Ottawa. I don't know why. Zone time here for the Leafs. Spezza can't get a puck off. Oh, why is you doing that? No. Yeah, exactly. That ref had it right. Why was the linesman calling icing when Muzzin just missed the reach? No chance here. Zub's back though. Zuber. Oh, Kerfoot can't get the puck to his stick. Ottawa, this shift has been scratched. Oh, Jesus. That's one thing you don't do right there. Mike Riley, what the hell are you doing? Brady Tkachuk has his helmet off. He would have been there if he had his helmet on that breakout there. But another turnover here for Ottawa. That's a couple turnovers this shift. Not been good. Gotta go here. You got Norris and Kachuk, although it's going to be a line change here, yeah. So 8 minutes left here in the second period. Ottawa is had a lot of defensive zone time here in this period. Not good compared to their last period, or compared to the first period. If Bratherson gets a hat trick here, man, he almost did. He legit almost did. Who is that? It's Tierney. Giving Tierney the piss. He's done nothing wrong, like I said. He's done nothing wrong. I'm just taking the piss out of him. But man, get on him, huh? Batherson, like legit. Was Drake? Was it? Walter? I don't know. That's what I'm questioning. Like, I don't know what they're showing. I didn't have the audio. If I had the audio, I probably, or if there was like something that popped up saying like Drake's house. I don't know. No clue. Who's this? Why is Chris Tierney still on the ice? Well, I guess his line is still on the ice. They got to get a change though, and they're tired. No icing. They tipped it in. Good stuff there. By Dadonov. Leafs are reading a lot of stuff here on Ottawa's breakouts, and it's hurting them. But Joey Daccord gets a nice stoppage of play. 6:13 left in the second. Doing all right. They're doing all right. Austin Watson playing soccer, entering the offensive zone. He's been wiped out by Justin Hull. He's already fought once, so I don't doubt he's going to do it again. Jesus. All right. Oh. Come on, Nick Paul. You got the long strides. Go on. Get him. Exactly. There you go. 2 hands. He's always got the one hand on the stick. I don't know what he's doing. And that should be icing there for the Leafs. And it will be. 5:30 remaining. Leafs ice the puck. So the Leafs have one of the highest goals for in the league, but they also have one of the highest goals against, which is funny. And not surprising considering that it's the Canadian division. But Ottawa having some nice zone time here. Zub getting in on the action. So 4:25 here left. The Leafs, not gonna lie, the Leafs have been playing a lot of zone time here, or a lot of offensive zone time this period, as I mentioned. But Ottawa is just getting the best of the Leafs right now. Here's Morgan Riley, another chance for Riley. Can't put it home. And Joey Decor will get a stoppage here. As poor Morgan Riley can't get one here. So, I mean, like, this period has flown by, but, like, I'm being honest. I'm serious when I say it. The Sens have gotten the best of the Leafs. Because, my God, the Leafs have been absolutely, like, they've been hemming Ottawa in the zone, but Ottawa got that one power play and the chance after, and then they've just been, and that's it. They both scored on both, like, I think I'm going to say that probably had maybe 4 or 3 good chances in the offensive zone this period. 2 of them they scored off of. So, just incredible what Ottawa's doing right now. So, Batterson's tied with Brock, Nielsen, Kreider, and Matthews for most goals since February 15th with 10. Interesting stuff there. Batherson's been killing it tonight. Like, no joke. But, the Leafs have had a bit of a comeback period here with 4 minutes to go. But they've been not able to connect anything whatsoever. Go on, Nick Paul. Keep skating. Who's at the point? Bang! Oh, Frederick Anderson with a nice glove save there off of a point shot from Ottawa. There it is. Mitch Marner lost it there. Leaving the zone. Here goes Ottawa. Tkachuk. Dropping it for Norris. This is one thing. When I had my lunch with Ian Mendes on Friday, I talked about. I said, listen, here's Austin Matthews. He's missed the net. This is one thing I talked to him about. I said, Josh Norris has one hell of a shot, but he never gets to use it. Never. Like, it's rare to see him have a wide open shot where he could shoot. You know, he might be shooting through some people on the power play or whatnot. Jesus, Connor Brown almost had a nice little pickpocket play there. Oh, speaking of pickpocket play, is that Batherson? Oh, he just missed the net. He would have got a hat trick. Oh my God. Shabbat's apparently been on there for 2 minutes. Don't know where's he at. Drake Batherson taking a run here at TJ Brody. Batherson working in front. No. This line. I tell you what. I rip Chris Tierney for how meh he is. He's actually been killed. Like, this line's been killer today to the Leafs. It would be sweet if Drake... I gotta get my hat ready. Austin Matthews just missing the net. Austin Matthews. I'm not saying it. I almost said something. I ain't saying it today. Not today. But Drake Batherson with a beautiful play there to intercept the puck. But Jesus, this line, I say it, I'm serious. This line's been killer to the Leafs today. Drake Batherson has been kryptonite. Stützle's been kryptonite. Oh, puck goes up. Tierney, Stützle, put it. No. Oh, Stützle had a puck on the plate there as well. I'm serious. This line is just something else. This is going to be icing. Well, you got to win the race at least first. There it is. Icing for the Leafs. 150 remaining. Man, this Zuccala-Batherson line, something else. But, man, crazy stuff there. Okay, so they cleared the puck there, so they might be able to get an icing at least. But here's Willanen breaking it in. Oh, he's a bit hooked there, but no call. So a minute 30 left here in the second period. Sens are up 4-1. 2 goals from Batherson. Tkachuk and Dzingel as well. That's back in the first period. But Drake, 2 goals within 53 seconds. And funny enough, not on the same shift. Not on the same shift, but he scored 2 goals in less than a minute. You could win that race. Tkachuk, put some effort, bro. All right, last minute now. Ryan Dzingel, basically all alone. He's got it around. Zaitsev. Okay. What happened? What happened there? That took a weird bounce. 41 seconds. Colin White. Oh, Jesus. That pass by Thomas Chabot was going to be a thing of beauty if it connected. Wow. That would have been special, man. Throw it on goal. Oh, Thomas Chabot again. Like, you still got it. Did he put... Oh, that's Nick Palm. Like, did DJ Smith really have the audacity to put Drake Batherson out there in the last minute of the period? Mitch... Oh, what a save by... What a save by Mr. Decord there. 4 seconds left. Wired it. It's blocked by Colin White. And that will do it for the second period. The Ottawa Senators up 4-1. 4-1 on the Toronto Maple Leafs. And the Leafs have just... They're gassed. They're tired. But yet, they still have a lot of zone time. But Ottawa doing the damage by putting the puck in the net. I honestly, that was actually like... that was actually just like... I know I sound like a broken record, but that period... Even though Ottawa didn't have, much offensive zone time much as they did in the first period, I'm just moving my light in here a bit because I'm looking a bit dark. Even though they didn't have much offensive zone time as they did in the first period, they were just as effective. Which is really odd. Usually, as it's just common sense. But if you, have a lot of offensive zone time, you're deemed to score, and the other team is deemed not to score. That's not been the case this game at all. First period, Ottawa was, I would have said that was at least maybe 50-50, maybe 60-40 for Ottawa. This period, it looked to be 60-40 for the Leafs. Maybe even, 65-35 or whatever, right? But it was just such a weird period. But Ottawa is getting it done here against the Leafs once again. So, what are the stats? Well, let's get to the stats. So, as you see down here, for the one... the goals in that period came from Drake Batherson, as I mentioned, 5 minutes in, then literally 53 seconds later, and like I said, not on the same shift whatsoever, Drake Batherson scored once again. So Kachuk and Stutzla got the assist on the first goal, which was a power play goal. Stutzla with a beautiful feed, not going to lie. And then Wolanin and Tierney getting the assist on the second one. The shots that period were 13-12 for Ottawa. So literally, I swear most of those shots came from that Tierney, Batherson, and Stutzla line. I'm dead serious. Also, that first Batherson's goal, I should add, is that up to that point of the game, Ottawa, like up to the point of that period, 5 minutes in or whatever it was before the penalty, Ottawa looked gassed. They, like I said, this whole period was mostly just Leafs in the offensive zone, but they were pinned. And then that penalty happened, and Ottawa got like 5 shots, and it's just crazy, just mad them. Anyways, the face-offs are 18-16, so both teams won 10 each that period, so it was a 50-50 that period. Ottawa is 1 for 3 on the power play. The Leafs are 0 for 1. Ottawa has been actually a very disciplined team, and even with that, dropped my phone. Even with that, I don't think the Leafs have been, or the Sens have been very disciplined. That one penalty, that was a rough call. That was a rough call there by the ref to call Clark Bishop on that trip. But, man, it was, I don't know how to explain it, but, you know, the Sens have been really disciplined. Hits 23-18. So Ottawa was actually, I think, very dialed back. That whole period in hits was kind of very dialed back because the Leafs only had 4 at the end of the last period, I believe, if I'm standing corrected. And Ottawa had, I think, 18. So not a lot of hits that period for both teams at all. But then the total shots is 27-21 for Ottawa, which, if you guys are wondering, get out of here. If you guys are wondering, Ottawa is 6th in the league for shots on goal with 31.4. They're looking to probably maybe beat that 31 per, or they're trying to beat that 31 per probably tonight, and they probably will. So other games that are going on in the league, all of them are done. You know, I did mention off the top of this stream by saying, you know, a lot of the games are, you know, not so much played, you know, in the afternoon anymore. And then I got sat down by not realizing until we started looking at the games being played. This is the only night game tonight in the league. Even the West, they're done as well. So that being said, the Minnesota Wild beat the Arizona Coyotes 4-1. Arizona scored 1, Phil Kessel in the first period, and then after that, in the second and third period, Minnesota put on 4 goals. And speaking of, you know, Stutzla in the rookie race, Kaprizov was only held to an assist tonight. The final in Detroit, 2-1. The Hurricanes win. Just kind of the opposite in that game. You know, Carolina scored the first 2 goals in the game, the second and third, but then the Detroit scored late, so it didn't really matter. In the shootout, the Stars beat the Blue Jackets 2-1. The only goal coming from Alexander Radulov in the shootout. Everyone else missed for both sides. Also in a shootout, so this game went to a shootout. The New York Islanders beat the New Jersey Devils 3-2. So no goals were scored in the overtime after the teams went back and forth in the first and second period with goals. No goals in the third. Actually, a bunch of goals here in this shootout. So Nikita Gusev scored for the Devils, but that was it. Bratt, Sacha, and Hughes all missed. Eberle and Barzal missed for the Islanders, but Beauvillier and Oliver Wahlstrom scored for the Islanders to win that shootout. And then the last other game, the LA Kings lost to the Colorado Avalanche 4-1. Kadri, Burakovsky, Donskoy, and McKinnon with the goals for the Avalanche. So 4 different goal scorers there at the Ball Arena. And the Colorado Avalanche destroyed them in shots, 41-28. I mean, that's not much of a destroyance, but it's pretty severe in shots there. The Toronto Blue Jays lost today, 5-1. They blew the game in the top of the 9th inning in spring training play. Lourdes Gurriel was the only, he only had the, there's a throwing error, and Vladimir Guerrero scored. Lourdes Gurriel doubled to right. And that was the only run there for the Jays. The Toronto Raptors do take the court in 15 minutes time. While we actually have a bunch of time in this second period, I guess we can kind of look up a bit of the basketball stats because there's some games going on right now and some games that are over. Already finished. The Golden State Warriors beat the Utah Jazz 131-119. The OKC Thunder beat the Grizzlies 128-122. The one other game that's yet to be played, and that also will be starting in 15 minutes besides the Raptors game. The LA Clippers will be playing the New Orleans Pelicans. At half, the Cavs are down 49-46 to the Hawks. What else? At the end of the third quarter, the Magic are up 77-73 on their Florida counterpart, the Miami Heat. 3 minutes left in the fourth. The 76ers are destroying the Spurs 130-93. So that means Joel Embiid's injury does not really matter right now to the 76ers. Midway through, or just a couple of minutes into the second quarter, the Celtics are up 42-34 on the Houston Rockets. And midway through the second quarter, the Trailblazers are up 33-30 on the Minnesota Timberwolves. No way. They're interviewing Drake Batherson, and he's wearing a Belleville Senators jersey. Or not jersey, undershirt. Because obviously lots of players wear that undershirt, and sometimes a lot of the players, have that one that they just keep and they use all the time for every game. Drake Batherson is using one that has Belleville on it. Jesus. I guess it's just special for him. PSG lost today, really? I'm just checking out the other soccer scores elsewhere, but PSG lost. Wow. What happened in Italy, too? Juventus won, Napoli beat Milan. Okay, not bad. Today, as a matter of fact, I should add, usually we just we don't go beyond some of the sports that are just mainstream or not so mainstream as in North America, but tonight is selection night for the NCAA, or tonight is selection Sunday or whatever it is for the NCAA March Madness tournament, which is back after last year after last year's tournament got canceled. So if you're doing one, make sure you get your picks in, because I tell you what, you don't want to miss out. It's such a fun tournament to be in. You have your team that you cheer for, but other than that, it's just like you cheer for your picks. So there you go there. Hang on here. I'm just dealing with something here. No. No, but if I were to say something about this period, honestly, this period coming up, I'd say if Ottawa can just kind of regain that offensive pressure like they had in the first period. I don't think their shots right now are fine. What they're doing with their shots, they've been taking good shots. They've been, no matter how much offensive zone time they had, even though they kind of had a power play there in that period, a couple power plays in that period. I still think they're fine with the shots, but just get more offensive zone pressure and you'll be fine. to finish this game off. And I do think this game is probably over, but get one more. Get that last bit of insurance. Get that farmer's insurance, and they'll be able to be good. I would like to kind of advertise or market tomorrow night's stream, which will be at same time that we started here, 6:45 p.m. Eastern. The Vancouver Canucks will be visiting the Sens. So the Sens will be on their second half of back-to-back, which, depending on how Matt Murray goes, will be very interesting. I'm gonna see if there's any. I don't know if there'll be any injury update on Murray, but we could see. I'm gonna see here and look. But I don't think. There's no. I don't think there's any update on Matt Murray right now. Such a great game, Dalen. Oh, this is a fantastic game for Ottawa right now. This is absolutely stellar. But like I said, if they can just kind of push towards a bit more offense, bit more offensive zone time in this third period, I think they'll be fine there. But other than that, I think they should pull away with this win. Tomorrow we'll have our another watch along with the Sens and the Vancouver Canucks going at it tomorrow. As well, I should add, tomorrow we're back with some FIFA. That'll be, I think it's at 4 p.m. Eastern. I mean, if you look at it, if you look at how it's going right now, that means if Murray's not available to go, Holberg's not set, obviously. So this might be Kevin Mandolese. I forget how I forget. I don't know. I think that's how you say his name. He'll be starting tomorrow night, which I do believe would be his first NHL start as well. So, the Leafs are choking knee leak. Sorry, Jesus. So we should be coming back for the third period any moment in time now. We're just waiting on a little commercial break to end. I feel fine for the bathroom right now, and if I have to go, all I have to do is this. All I have to do is that little bop. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no. But the Sens should be able to pull away with this game, and get back in the win column here because they've been missing a win for a while now. But, and I mean, I talked about this, Leafs offensive zone time for the Leafs. Like the Sens are getting killed in this game. It's not true. Even though the Leafs are getting a lot of offensive zone time, the Ottawa defense has been, I wouldn't say it's stellar, but it's been really good, and I've been liking every bit of it. So, I mean, yes, they have their fumbles here and there, but overall, it's been pretty solid. So not only are we doing that game tomorrow for the Vancouver Canucks, or the watch-along against Vancouver, we should be able to be back on Wednesday. Do they play again? Yeah, they play Wednesday night. Yeah, so we should be able to do tomorrow night and Wednesday night as well. So we'll be fine for the games this week for sure because they have a long break. They don't play Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They play next Monday against Calgary. That's how long it is until they play next after Wednesday. So Sens have a little bit of a break, which is nice because they've played a lot of games over the past couple of weeks. So this will be a good break for them, that's for sure. I'm becoming more and more impressed with the core more than the core. Again, I'm going back to my discussion with Ian Mendes this week about the Sens, and I said Joey the Cord is kind of like the Holberg of last year. Where he's come in, he's played well, but the team is just not good enough to show that his stats are his numbers don't, like, I remember watching a game last year as they're coming back over the third period, so I'll set this up. But, you know, I remember watching a game last year, and I remember, I forget who was, you know, doing the play-by-play or the color, and they said, you know, just because his stats are bad doesn't mean he's not good. Don't think his stats make him look bad. You know. So, I mean, I really think that I and someone asked me about the core being a future starter, and I said, you never know of young goalies like that. Like, honestly, like, yeah, you have your Carey Prices, your Marc-Andre Fleury's, but Decord was picked nearly 200th. He was picked 199 in the NHL draft. I thought he was undrafted, not gonna lie, but he was drafted. And like you look at that, and like, you might not say that he's ever gonna be a starter. Honestly, like, sometimes you look at picks like that and you just think he'll never play in the NHL. Obviously, you get your gems like an Alfie, right, and whatnot, but sometimes, you know, so you never know with the court. Although I do think if he keeps going in the right direction with this team and himself as a player, I do believe he can become a starter at some point in the future. So the play has started here. We're 15 seconds in. But the Sens are looking to win here for the first time in 3 games. The Leafs are dying to win right now. Oh, get that puck dead off. Get that. Oh, you got to win that. That's a battle you got to win against Alex Kerfoot right there. So the first line that was out there will change. Nick Paul. Was that Nick Paul? Now they've gone out with the Norris shot on there. No, the Norris, Brady, and Brown line. That's the turnover. And how is that not a goal? We don't know. Wow. Well, Brady. Shot here. Send it to Brady. I mean, Brady fell. Brady Tkachuk had a breakaway and he fell. Oh my God. What happened there? They better have a camp. Looks like they're offside, so we'll see it here for sure. What happened there? So he blocked the shot. His stick broke, right? Yeah. So Brady blocked the shot. He grabs his stick. He fell. And he didn't fall on anything. He just fell. Oh my God. It's another one of those classic Brady Tkachuk, I've fallen, but no one tripped me. Not even the blue line. Drake Batherson will try and tip that, but it goes out of play. So they've put on the killer line here between Drake Batherson, Zuccala, and Tierney. And they're going to redo the face-off here. Now it's taken at center ice. And it'll be Zuccala taking it. Here's Zuccala's center tryout against Pierre Engvall. He won it. I'll be honest, though. Joey Decord has played really well tonight. Very composed for the most part of it. Even when it's been really scrambly, he's been very composed in the crease there. Here's Zuccala. Backtracking. And like I said, I said when I first saw Joey Decord play, I said he's really like a 90s style. He's a really like 90s style goalie. That's what I say. Actually, Clark Bishop again has a little bit of a run here. Why does Clark Bishop, whenever he's on the ice, just get these like runs where he has a lane to skate with the puck or like a shot on net? Like, I swear he's been on the ice maybe 3-4 times in the game and had a shot every shift. Oh, move. That's when you move. You got 2 Leafs players behind the net. Oh, that's old. I don't like that. I mean, go and change, yeah, for sure, but I don't like that at all. Oh, tipped on there. Who tipped that one on? Colin White. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah. Well, Murray just got injured tonight, so you can't really blame Matt Murray for being. Is there a penalty cut or is it offside? It looks to be off. So Sens were offside there. I thought they called a penalty on the Leafs. Well, I wonder what the update is on Matt Murray though. We'll get something after the game. Sens communication won't say anything until after the game, or DJ Smith says something, or even tomorrow for that matter. What's the time show the game? It's 16-16 left in the third period. Connor Brown shot on. That was a bit too. I mean, that was a nice shot, but the Leafs just let him have that. Really. Show the game. That is copyright bank. I can't show that. Although lots of people ask that question. There's another chance in front for the Leafs, but oh, the demon line of Drake Batherson. He's got on here. Well, call the penalty. What are you on about? How much time's left? I said I'm not. So there's a stoppage of play here. The puck goes out of play. 15:37 left. There's the Toronto St. Pat's jerseys. But yet they're showing the Ottawa Senators' old Stanley Cup champion banners. Just changed the color. What? All right. Good defense there by Ottawa in their own zone. I would not have trusted that pass. Oh, it actually almost got to Stutzla there. Sean here for Kerfoot, missed the net. Another shot towards the goal, misses. Austin Watson almost got a little bit of a break. Oh, there's going to be a penalty coming up here, I know it. No, surprisingly no. I thought there was going to be a penalty, but I guess not. Austin Watson, yeah, dump and change there. You got to change there. But why is Ryan Dzingel on the 4th line? There's a stoppage of play here. 14:15 remaining. There's been a lot of back and forth this period. I'm not gonna lie, from both teams. Like I did mention in the intermission about how Ottawa needs to put together some zone time, but Nick Paul's tripped over himself now. But it's been more, just ping pong hockey, as I like to call it. Here goes Colin White in on a 1-on-5. I was going to say, if he came out with that, I'd be pretty damn surprised. Now, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also, if you have it, join the Discord server. It's pinned, I believe, at the top of the chat. Click that link. You're invited to join the Zuccala TV Discord server. You get stream announcements for when I'm going live, schedule announcements every week. Also, you could come chat in there. You could also post some sports memes, whatever you want. You could put in suggestions for streams. Chance here. Oh, jeez. Oh, another bad turnover. It's Zuccala. Oh, it's over the net. Josh Norris is on the ice, but it's Batherson's line here. So here comes Batherson now. Ooh, that was not a good drop pass, I'm not going to lie. Muzzin. Good save by the Cord once again. He's been one of my stars tonight, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Who's this? Tierney all alone. You almost actually got by there. I'm not going to lie. I would have done the same move. Get in there, Nick Paul. Get in there. Oh, Jesus. That was very close to bouncing off the wrong side of the net. The Sens are just putting the dump and chase on the Leafs here. Both teams are just putting a dump and chase on each other here. Like, it's honestly like I mentioned, ping pong hockey. This is just ping pong, straight up ping pong hockey. All right, so Jonta. Oh, here's Clark Bishop again. He's going to get another run. Oh, great block there. Is that Austin Watson with a block? So we're about to be halfway through the period here. 10 minutes to go. You got to pass it off or dump it in. And nothing's happened, really. I mean, great chances, I think, for both teams on, Well, that's a goal for the Leafs as I'm reading this, but Ilya Mikheyev scores, but someone's been dumped into the net here for Ottawa. I'm trying to watch this. What happened here? Well, hang on here. Volannon's been dumped into the net by Pierre Engvall. They might let this go. Well, DJ Smith's talking to the ref about it. So what happened there was They might let it go because now with if you get it wrong, it's a penalty. Because if you watch this play over, Pierre Engvall just takes Wolanin and just dumps him into the net. And at the same time, he doesn't move as the court is trying to make it. So, hang on here, actually. So, Ottawa is challenging it. So, if they do get this wrong, it is a power play and also the goal for the Leafs. I do believe what DJ Smith is challenging, though, is when the cord slides across to try and make the save, Pierre Engvall's just standing in the crease. He does makes, like, number one, he did dump Wolanin into the net. I don't think that has any problem with this. But he has no, Pierre Engvall doesn't move. He doesn't move in the crease. So, this is where I need the headphones. But I don't think it's for him dumping Wolanin into the net. It's him standing in the crease. It's Pierre Engvall standing in the crease and not allowing Joey Daccord to... Although he did hit it with his blocker, it did look like. So that might be taken into consideration that the puck hit his blocker and into the net. But he could not slide all the way because Pierre Engvall did not move in the crease. So very interesting call here. Very interesting call here. See what they say. It's not on him dumping Wolanin into the net. It was Pierre Engvall standing in the crease, not moving, allowing Joey Daccord. Not allowing Joey Daccord to move, but we'll see where that goes. I think this could be called either way. So we'll have to see here. So they're taking the headset off, it looks like. And let's see what Toronto has said. The replay room. Let's see what they say. No goal. So Pierre Engvall, because he was standing in the net, he was standing in the crease, he did not move to allow Joey Daccord to get over. That's the way I saw it. That's the way I kind of see it here. Unless they did review it for him dumping Wolanin into the net, which I don't think would be the case. So Pierre Engvall, no penalty for Pierre Engvall, but goal interference. So the goal is waved off. The game remains 4-1 with 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Jason Spezza is asking why. And the ref's like, "Oi, mate." Austin Matthews ain't happy with it. It's just been that type of night for the Leafs tonight. It's just been that type of a night. And it's been a great night for Ottawa. We just need Drake Batherson to get that hat trick. That would be fantastic. First Sens hat trick of the season. It's funny. You know, I mean, Ottawa's not a part of these big 7-goal wins. But, oh, you know what? That was actually good puck playing there by the court. Go on, Nick Paul. You got Connor Brown behind you, and you got in the way. But even without these, you know, even with these big 7-1, 7 whatever victories, you don't see a lot of hat tricks. Like, I mean, yes, you get your Drysdale, yes, you get your McDavid, but and I do believe Matthews has one, and the Leafs go offside here. So with about 9 minutes remaining, or just under that, it's still 4-1. No goal, seriously, yes. Well, it was no goal. What happened was Pierre Engvall dumped Wolanin into the net, and as doing that, he was standing in the crease. He didn't move at all. Joey Daccord slid over. Now I could see where he kind of makes where you could see the counter argument to the no goal, as Joey Daccord did get a piece of the puck, but he was not able to do the full. He was not able to get fully over because Pierre Engvall stood in his way to slide over, causing the goal to go in, the puck to go in. So, no goal there. And with about just under 9 minutes, the Sens should be able to get a victory here. But I'm But no, like I said, besides that goal for the Leafs, and funny enough, just before they scored, I said nothing happened. But I will say is that this period has been a lot of ping pong, dump and chase for both sides. But Sens have been playing that pretty well this period. Joey Decord. If I were to pick 3 stars right now, I'd probably go definitely the 3 players, not in any order, but the 3 players would be Batherson, Zuccala, and Decord. For the goals, I might give Batherson number 1, and I'll put probably Decord number 2 and Zuccala number 3. I would say you could Gary! It's Gary Galley! It's Gary Galley! It's my boy Gary. Oh. It's my boy Gary. Listen. Cool story, okay? Back when I was in grade 10, I played on my high school hockey team where we were just like a house league team. House league and rep B. Gary Galley was my head coach because his son went to my school. So Gary Galley and I have somewhat of a connection somehow. Now, cool story about Gary Galley being my coach. My buddy and I, we showed that we were able to be really good on the penalty kill. He literally called us the shutdown line. When he wanted to send us out for the penalty kill, he'd just say, shut down, go. We'd hop over the boards, we'd go. Cool story there. But Gary Galley was my high school hockey head coach for 1 year. And that was honestly one of the funnest years of hockey I've ever had. Even though it was only from like October to December. It was one of the funnest times I've ever had playing hockey. Was with that team. We lost in the finals, though, which is sad. But the coach, the team, just the how we bonded as a team and everything. We didn't have like any like party or any like get together after the games or whatnot, but because we were high school kids, but ranging from all different grades. But we had such a fun time just playing hockey. We just played simple hockey, and Gary Galley had some cool set plays. Hyman has probably been the Leafs' best forward this game. 7.5 to go here. Leafs getting some zone time. Oh, see up. You got to see up. Well, that might go for icing. No, it won't. Okay. So, cool hockey fact there. Gary Galley, my high school head coach. And even though he was my coach for 3 months, probably up there and one of my best coaches I've ever had in my hockey career. So, like if I'm talking about every type of level or style or whatever hockey level I played at, he was probably one of my favorites. Why I still don't get it. Why the Zingles on the 4th line? I don't get it. High stick called here. They're going to stoppage at play. 6:35 remaining. 4-1 Ottawa. They're cruising here. Ow. Oh, what? What? Ow. I move in my chair and I'm like, oh, my leg just went like, it just like sunk into itself. Like my muscle on my leg just went like, Rrr. Ow, that low-key hurt. Bruce Garriock on that goal interference thing. He said, no idea what goal interference is, so I'm not guessing. Tim Stützle committed a federal crime with his pass. But it's just been a great game for Ottawa. Like, honestly, it's just been a fantastic game. Everyone's been playing pretty well. I mean, some defensive errors and mismatches and gaffes. Are they going to pull the goalie? You know, but it's been pretty good overall. And they're showing Joy the court here. You know, coming in. Jesus, they had Nick Paul play the goalie in that scramble game. Wow, that's incredible. But for Joy the court, who's come in and, you know, knowing that he was the starter within less than half an hour before the game, you know, he's been. It's been a great game for short notice for him. It's been fantastic. What's up with Nylander's helmet? It's 4 inches off his head. Looks like an. Walter, I gotta look at that again. I don't know. I have to see Nylander's helmet here. So the Leafs have pulled the goalie. 6 minutes and a half left in the game, by the way. I have no clue what the idea is there. That's some John Tortorella move right there. Zaitsev iced the puck, so it's come back in the Ottawa zone here. I gotta look at Nylander's helmet then, Walt, because I have no clue. No clue. You know what? I think it might be Walt. It's what? His hair. His hair. Well, that was actually a really smart play by Mitch Marner to hold the puck in. Not gonna lie. No, it's his hair, Walt, probably. I think that's what it is. All right, 6 to go here. Toronto with an empty net. John Tortorella is smiling somewhere, bro. Oh, just clear it. Wow. Joey Daccord making the save once again. This guy, bro. Absolutely incredible tonight from Daccord. Daccord does play this really panicky style once it gets scrambly, but he just somehow makes the save, and I don't even know how he does it. But it's just been a great night here for Daccord. Well, they couldn't clear it there. No Batherson on the ice right now, and I'm sure it'd be great to see him get a hat trick and an empty net. But, oh, chance in front. Oh, Jesus. It's still, wow, what a save by Daccord there. Oh, that's a goal. Zach Hyman scored again. Oh, Jesus. So Zach Hyman got one back. Who got the assist there? That was a nice pass, not going to lie. Yeah, that was all bobbly there, but Hyman gets a goal, and that one you don't have to review. Who was the assist there? Was it Tavares? Oh, it was no, what? Who was it? Oh, it was Nylander. He faked the court out hard there. He did the little old switcheroo where you go behind the net, you give him a nice little back pass there. I've done that before. That, you know what? When that works, when that type of pass works, you feel like a boss. But goal back there for the Leafs, 4-2. So the empty net tactic working here. You gotta get that Stützle, Batherson,